Hello, this is a vegetable growing, myth busting video short. It's to help new gardeners manage their expectations. In today's video we'll discuss the view that you can grow potatoes from potato peelings. You can regrow store-bought potatoes from potato peelings. Well, can you? Well, I couldn't, but I know other gardeners have done it, and that's what spurred me on to give it a crack. But I couldn't make it work. I'm going to talk you through some screenshots from videos that I took when I was trying to grow potatoes from potato peelings, talk you through them, and then we'll have another look at these potatoes that are on this table. So first off, this is me peeling potatoes in the kitchen using a potato peeler. Okay, so those potato peelings were very thin, and to be perfectly honest, this is what you really need. To give yourself a fighting chance if you're going to peel potatoes and then try and regrow from potato peelings, you need to use a knife. This makes them far too thin. There's not enough potato on the underside of the peel to sustain the potato plant once it gets going. Okay, so this is me holding up a slice of potato just to show you how thick my peelings were. This is me sitting the peelings on soil, and hopefully those peelings will root. If they root, they're worth planting. If I can't get them to root, there's no point in me planting them. So I wanted to establish the fact that I could actually get them to throw down some roots, and I think I did that. Okay, so this is them now 2 months later. As you can see, there are roots starting to form, so it looks like we're in with a shout. And what I did was, I'd actually planted half a dozen potato peelings in modules. So I turned the modules out just to check them, and all the modules had a peeling in them that was throwing down roots. I think you can see that from this screen grab. Okay, so what happened next? Well, I was reasonably confident that I could grow these now because they had roots. I don't believe the sprouts had actually produced shoots just yet. But anyway, I put one each in a 10-inch water bucket to see how they would go. And they didn't. That was the last I saw of them. I think I turned those buckets out maybe 2-3 months later. I just can't recall, but they'd all died off. None of them grew. So why was that? Why did they fail? To be honest, I think they failed because the peelings that I used were far too thin. As you saw, I'd used this. There wasn't a great deal of potato on the underside of the peel, and when push come to shove, it just couldn't sustain a plant. It couldn't sustain the growth, and the roots couldn't take it up quickly enough. They couldn't take over quickly enough, and they just died off. So if you're going to give this a go, and you may want to, actually look at other people that have grown potatoes from peelings, my advice to you would be, use a knife. Obviously, obviously you need some chits on the peeling, but make it quite a thick peeling. Don't make it thin, make it thick. Get some potato behind that chit. Get some potato behind the chit, behind the sprout. Make sure you've got at least one on your peeling, then away you go. Now, this may put a dampener on it, it may not. I've never actually seen a review from potato peelings that would make it worthwhile doing. If you're looking to grow potatoes, you really need to plant potatoes. That's what you need to do. You really need to plant potatoes. But if you want to give it a go, if you want to try and have some fun with potato peelings, by all means do that. But don't build up your expectations that you're going to be harvesting lots of potatoes from potato peelings. From what I've seen on other people's videos, you get very little in return. Now, I may have missed the video that made it more worthwhile. There may be one out there that shows a great return from potato peelings, but I haven't seen it. Okay, so it's up to you. If you want to give this a go, give it a go. Just don't build up your expectations too high and just have fun with it. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.